Am I the a-hole for refusing to clean up after my brother? I 19F still live at home with my parents. And my older brother 22M. He's been home from college for a few months now, and it's been kind of annoying. He treats the house like a hotel and just expects things to be done for him. He'll leave his dirty dishes in the sink, drop his laundry in the hallway instead of the basket, and just in general act like cleaning up after himself is someone else's job. My mom babies him a lot, so she usually just does it. But she was out of town for a few days, and I was not about to pick up after him. I told him straight up that he's grown and can do his own dishes and laundry. He got all PC and was like, "Why do you care? Just leave it." But it's our house. I don't want to live in a mess just because he's lazy. I just ignored it and let everything pile up. By day 3, the sink was full. His clothes were still on the floor, and the living room looked like a war zone. Then suddenly he was mad at me for not helping out. I told him that's funny coming from someone who hasn't lifted a finger in months. He called me selfish and said family helps each other. But that only works when it goes both ways, for me. My mom says I should have just cleaned up to avoid conflict, but I feel like that's just enabling him. Update. A lot has happened since last week. My mom came back from her trip, and of course, the first thing she noticed was the mess. My brother immediately started complaining about how I refused to help and made the house disgusting. In my head, I was yelling, "You made the mess." At first, my mom kinda took his side and was like, "Why didn't you just clean up a little?" But I told her straight up that I'm not his maid, and I was tired of him acting like a guest in his own home. I even showed her the texts where he literally told me to just leave it when I asked him to do his own dishes. And guess what? She actually agreed with me. She told him he needed to start acting like an adult and clean up after himself. He got all sulky and locked himself in his room. But the next morning, I woke up to the sink empty and the living room looking normal again. Now he's barely speaking to me. But honestly, I don't even care. If silent treatment is the price for not being his personal maid, I'll take it.